Welcome back, everybody, to the number one podcast. Now, today, boy, do we have a good one for y'all. Today, Marlon, tell them what we're gonna be talking about today.
Don't take acting classes and see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens. Don't take acting classes. You're listening to Actors Endurance, a podcast that inspires actors to never give up on their passion and find ways to continue to grow within the entertainment industry. My name is Shanette Wilson, and I'm an actress, and my co-host is Marlon Hargrave, and he is a teaching artist. And together, we are Actors Endurance. All right. Now, this is a big topic throughout the business. I know a lot of people that just don't take classes. They might take one class. That's about it. But they feel like they know what they're doing. What do you think about that, Marlon? Because I have some opinions on this subject.
I believe that if you don't take acting classes, you're pretty much setting yourself up for failure because this is a skill. And I had someone tell me, or to paraphrase what they said, they asked their student, well, if you were to join the Olympic swimming team, do you think you could just join and swim? And they said, oh no, oh God, no, I would have to train for years. And he was like, well, why do you think acting classes or acting is any different? You just don't jump up and do something like this. I mean, you can, but you'll be pretty bad at it, and it will show.
Yes, it will show. But listen, y'all, before we go on, don't take it from us. Listen to some industry professionals yourself. Now, you didn't hear from us, even though you're about to. But listen to Twinkie Bird as she tells you what she thinks about this. Now, if you don't know who she is, she's a casting director. And if you really don't know who she is, Google her ASAP. Listen to her. Listen up. Listen up.
I host the actors community, and I would like you to give them some tips on what to do in the audition room or what you look for personally in the audition room.
For the acting community, and I love y'all. I do. But you all want it overnight. With love, Miss Twinkie is about to give you the real deal, Holyfield. You ready? Get in class. With love. Get in class. Stop playing games and read a book. That's tip number 2. Read a book. Read 10 of them. Okay? Awesome. And then thirdly, get a mentor. All right? 1, 2, and 3. Class, books, mentor.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great night.
Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
All right. Nice.
Okay. I mean, you heard it from her. She's well respected in this industry, right, Marlon? Come on now.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, yeah. If you Google her, you'll see her credits. She's been around for quite some time now. So yeah, I had taken acting classes. Also, one of the real benefits is that when you have to do your second, third, your fourth take, you have to be consistent. And acting classes teaches you how to be consistent, how to stay in character, and then how to be emotionally intelligent every single time. So
Yes. Yes. Acting classes, one of the first things you need to do is take an acting class, but you don't need to take just one acting class. You need to take several because you need to be well versed in different techniques. Not only that, one acting class is not going to give you everything that you need. All coaches are completely different. Coaches, teachers, schools, they're all different. So you need to be well-rounded as an actor. Get your foundation really, set up under you, because otherwise it's going to be a struggle and you're wondering why you're not booking or you're not even getting auditions. So yeah, you definitely need to start and take an acting class. Now, there are several different acting classes you can take because there are so many different techniques, but I'm going to give it to my partner because, he is well versed in. How many techniques are you well versed in, Marlon?
I believe it's 13.
13. 13,
13.
y'all. 13. Some of y'all don't even know one. Get it together.
Yeah.
So 13. Mm-hmm.
Well, I was a student of it. And the reason that I started to study the different acting techniques is in school, I learned that one acting technique is it can't fix everything. Then I learned that acting techniques are not designed to fix acting as a whole. It just fixes something very specific. So if you want to learn, the method rather, if you want to go into Strasberg, you work from the inside. You deal with Meisner, you work from the outside. And then script analysis is more Michael Shurtleff. Then your inner monologue would be more of Michael Chekhov. So if you combine all of those, you're going to be a force to be reckoned with, along with other acting techniques. The Practical Handbook for the Actor is a great, great book for your physicality, your body language, understanding that body language is 80% of acting. Stanislavski and those guys don't really go in depth into that. They really just say, hey, what's in this character's heart? So I believe that if you only study one technique, eventually you're going to hit a wall. And that technique is not going to be able to help you overcome that obstacle. So, yeah, train with as many people as you can train with, and understand that this is not about just taking one little class. Like people that take a class for 6 weeks and then they're like, oh yeah, I'm auditioning for that new Denzel movie. No, you're not. No, you're not. Unless you have 1 million, 2 million followers and you're an influencer, maybe. But if you're just a straight actor, no, you have to put in that kind of work. Even Brad Pitt said that he didn't take his first role until he trained for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is about. You have to train, and I recommend that you train at least 15 months in a multitude of techniques to try to, just understand the responsibility of emotional acting. Not
Right.
just about reading lines and being cool. No, that's not what this is about.
And then listen, y'all, we give it to you straight. So, okay, this is a commitment. This is a commitment to yourself. This is a commitment to your craft. And this is a commitment to your pockets, because there's a financial commitment that is in this right here. Actors don't want to spend money. It's, oh, I'm a starving actor, I'm a rogue actor. Get another job then. If you need to have 2 and 3 jobs, you need to wait tables and drive Uber and drive the school bus and and sell lip gloss on the side. Do what you need to do so that you have the money to invest in yourself in these classes. Now, the average acting class, typically you'll spend about between 200 to 300 a month. You can find some classes for about like 150, depending on the class. So you can find them as cheap as that. However, it is a must that you put your money into these classes and go consistently. It should be within your budget. You pay your rent, you pay your car note, you pay your insurance, you pay your phone bill, and you pay for your acting classes. There's just no way around it. There is just no way around it. And you can say, oh, they're trying to get my money and they're just trying. Well, then don't go to those schools. Don't invest in those instructors and teachers, because there are some out there that are only trying to get your money and you won't learn very much. But there are plenty of acting schools, acting coaches that are there for the actor that really want to train you and see you work. So you find those. And if you can't find them, then you hit us up, because Actors Endurance, y'all, that's what we're here for. Come on now.
Absolutely.
Now, right? And some of the classes that you should be taking are scene study classes. You should be taking a script analysis class. You should be taking a comedy class. You should be taking an improv class. So those are some of the classes you need to be taking. Now, real quick, before we go any further, we just want y'all to know that this episode is brought to y'all by actorsendurance.com. Now, what we have is all kinds of gear. We have a podcast, we have a website, and we're doing it all for y'all. Okay, so make sure you check out actorsendurance.com and get all kinds of gear for the actor, for the artist. Now, these are now we just told you a few of the classes that you need to be taking, that you need to be investing in. These are some of the techniques. So we have a list of all the different techniques that you should be well versed in, that you should study. Okay? Don't be a lazy,
Yes.
don't be a lazy actor. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, yes, yes. And again, you can look over these names, you can look up their techniques, then you can look at the teachers who teach the techniques. Then you need to see how it's laid out, because Meisner you're not going to take one class and know how to act. You really have to go through the process of Meisner. And Meisner is generally at least a year, honestly, to really grasp it. So you have to give these techniques time. I realize that we live in a microwave society, but this is not a microwave skill. It's something that needs to be developed over time. So you have to you have to allow time for the process. And just
Exactly.
understand, you may think that you're born to act, but it is something that you have to take action on.
Now, listen, y'all, just remember, you heard it here first. We're here for you, actors. We are here for you. We want to see you win. Okay. So if you have not taken or they've taken classes and you haven't studied these techniques, these are the ones. Now, what they all have in common is that you can Google them, and they all have books. So if you can't find the class, if you're not in a city where they're having these classes, read their books and reread them. So we have Ivana Chubbuck, Uta Hagen, Konstantin Stanislavski, Michael Shurtleff, Sanford Meisner, and Michael Chekhov. Make sure that you guys go get their books, learn their techniques.
And not just learn them, you have to work them. I mean, when I went to school, for whatever they had in their books, I actually went out and you have to test them.
That goes without saying, Marlon. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, come on now. Y'all better not just be out there reading books and then thinking you know the knowledge. No, 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 no. Applied knowledge.
Yes.
That's
applied
the real
knowledge.
Applied knowledge. It's not just to have it up in your head, you know. You need to be able to. I'm stuttering. You need to be able to apply that, apply that knowledge.
In every aspect of what they're teaching, you may not grasp every single thing, but you ought to be able to take enough out of every single technique and apply it to yourself. I'm proficient in all of these techniques and a couple more, but I don't use every single thing. I may not like something in Stanislavski or Strasberg, so I may lean more on Adler, or I may lean a little bit more on Meisner. I may have to pull all of that and pull from other areas to balance everything out. So that is why it's important to have a variety, so that you don't get stuck, because when you go on that set and everything is moving and you're hurrying up just to wait again, you gotta have a foundation in there. It's jarring to even like the novice actor or someone who's just starting. It's jarring when you have 150 people on that set and all you hear is just commotion and chaos. You have to have the confidence to say, out of all of this, I'm ready to go. But action, I'm good.
And if you don't know how to do it, then listen, you call Marlon, email Marlon, text Marlon, because you can train with him. He's well versed in 13 different techniques, y'all. He can get you up to speed to where you are ready and you are prepared to be on set, to be an actual working artist. Okay, so make sure you guys he gets private sessions, mock audition workshops. He does emotional intelligence. We do a free script analysis class every Sunday, y'all. Come on now, what are you doing? All his actors have been working. I have worked so much this year. It's amazing, and I'm loving it. And he also has his clients are on what? Amazon Prime. What else?
Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix. They're all over the networks, y'all. So if you're looking for training, train with Marlon. Okay. Now
and I'll meet you where you're at. I will meet you where you're at. So even if you're a veteran, I have master's level stuff with you guys. But if you're just starting out, I will meet you exactly where you are, and we'll build from there.
Listen, don't take acting classes. Let's see what happened.
Yeah. See what? Oh my God. I think I see an Adam again. I see an Adam rolling in. Acting tip of the moment. What we call our Adam to give you superior acting tips. These are things that the secrets of your biggest stars and your biggest celebrities, they all use the tips that I'm giving you now at some point. So I will reiterate to train with different, not only train with different teachers, but when you should interview your teachers. First of all, you have to know what kind of actor you want to be. Do you want to be stage and not all encompasses? Stop. So either understand you want to be a movie actor, you want to be a series actor, or something like that. And you have to determine if you can be a lead. You do have to determine if you can play certain roles. You may just be a great character actor, but character actors actually work more than leads.
Yeah.
Because they're needed across a wider range of material that's being put out. So train with different people and make sure that you are applying it as you go along. That's my tip for today.
Okay. And I'm gonna just add a little something to that, right? Because some of y'all just think you can do everything. Now, if you're not sure where you fall into this whole spectrum, right? Or if you still think that you can do everything within the spectrum, take some classes. As you take classes, you feel like your range is here. The more classes you take, the better you get at your acting. You'll come into here to where you really, really sit and fit in. You'll really come into your own and you'll realize this is where you belong instead of way out here just trying to do whatever. Yeah. So yeah, take some classes. You find the right coach and they'll help you find yourself.
Yes, yes. And when you take the classes too, understand you're not going to be a superstar afterwards. It's still a process. So and acting classes is not to make you a superstar. It is to make you emotionally intelligent. It is just to prepare you. The work that you put in at home is what makes you great.
All right, y'all, listen. We love y'all. I think you got our message. So we're going to end it with the wonderful quote of the day. All right. So today's quote is one of my favorite actors. Everybody knows him. It is the great Al Pacino.
Ooh-ah!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So Al says acting is hard work. Did you hear that? Acting is hard work. At times, it's very energizing and enervating. How do you say that? Unnerving? I don't know. But at times, it's very energizing and unnerving. Just leave it in the comments if I'd have messed it up. I don't know. It's childish. It's also responsible. It's illuminating, enriching, joyful, drab. It's bizarre, diabolical. It's exciting. So it's all those things. But what did he say at first? It's hard work. It's hard work. Put in the work. Once you get used to it, it actually becomes fun. That's the little secret that nobody tells you about. So yes, it's a lot of hard work and it's a lot of time that's put into it. It's a big commitment, but it's a lot of fun. So y'all, I appreciate y'all for joining us for this wonderful episode. If you haven't checked out the podcast, make sure you go to actorsendurance.com where we give you all kinds of good old information. And then also all of our videos are on YouTube and you can listen to us on Spotify. Check out Red Circle. We're here for the artists. We are here for y'all. So thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you, thank you. And remember, we are here for you. We're giving away free information. We don't even have any advertising on this or anything except for our own, so do support us. But we're doing this because we not only do we love this, guys, but we want to see you guys succeed. And our motto is we're going to keep acting, live acting alive. AI is coming to take our jobs, guys. So we need to fight for our craft. And this is just us giving back to make sure that the art lives on through people and not machines.
Yes. All right, y'all. So With that being said, we'll see you on the next one.
Yep. Greatness is a process. Hone your skills daily. Peace.